It was an oily liquid, tasteless and odorless. It was served in these little glasses, basically your standard shot glass. At first, I experienced absolutely amazing feelings. Honestly, the walls started to pulse. Everything started to, as if all the shapes began to grin, as if all the shapes began to grin. And suddenly, it all collapsed down.
We're looking at rocks and we see some faces in them.
Really, everything, all things had completely different dimensions, kind of magical.
Eyes, 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 faces, faces, eyes, faces, faces.
A few thousandths of a milligram from a small injection ample, and a healthy person will experience a mental state for several hours that has so far been difficult for science to observe.
Well, it's a surprise for me to see this, because I haven't seen it in 50 years. Actually, I hadn't seen it before either.
Sit completely still. I'm going to start the tape recorder now.
When I was at the academy, I was walking up the stairs to a lecture and a production assistant approached me to ask if I wanted to act in a film. They gave me the script. The whole crew went to bone ice.
If you start to feel anything unusual, try to describe it.
We were given the LSD in liquid form. The whole crew took it. They all did. Everyone wanted to try it. Well, because they had to, right, so that the creativity would be just right. Well, that's when everything started to ripple like this. That's it. That's exactly it.
Are you feeling unwell?
Well, even the cameraman, the one who was filming, he tried it too, so he'd know what it does, what it feels like. Then one of the professors asked me to look out the window, and I saw beautiful colors. From that summer, the summer garden in Bone Ice, I really saw stunning colors. I was just reassured that it couldn't hurt me. Then one of the professors asked me to look out the window, and I saw beautiful colors. From that summer, the summer garden in Bone Ice, I really saw stunning colors. I was just reassured that it couldn't hurt me and that if I ever wanted the effect to stop, they would give me an antidote injection. And I said I didn't want it. And it was a good call because one member of the team did get the injection and he didn't feel too well afterwards.
Eyes, eyes, faces, faces.
It even seems like you can still see on that wall, how it looked like there used to be a window there. Do you see the outline of it?
A blogger known as Schizophrenia recorded a video to show how he perceives the world. This is Christopher Grant. He has suffered from schizophrenia his whole life. In the video, the man walks through the forest and constantly hears strange voices. He speaks quietly and very quickly, so it's hard to understand him. On top of that, these voices don't stop for even a minute. The young man also sees strange faces that look like masks. He showed them. They appear and disappear, as if they're laughing at the man and trying to tell him something. He's filming from a first-person perspective. It looks really scary. People in the comments say that even they start to feel scared while watching this video. But just imagine that this person has to live with it his whole life. He constantly hears these sounds and sees these faces. To cope with the illness, he started blogging and now has over 1 million subscribers.
We look at rocks and see some faces in them.
And how long does psilocybin actually last?
So, around 45 minutes, between the 80th and 105th minute, we reach the peak of the experience, when it usually really intensifies. And when I say intensifies, I mean both visual changes. People actually have pretty strong hallucinations. Most of the time, it starts with the patterns on the fabrics here, which are just perfect for it. The walls and the patterns actually start to flow. In the vast majority of cases, it starts with the patterns on the fabrics here, which are just perfect for it. The walls and the patterns actually start to flow.
the walls started pulsing. Everything started to, like, as if all the shapes began to grin.
In quite a lot of cases, it starts with the patterns on the fabrics here, which are just perfect for it. The walls and the patterns actually start to flow.
We look at stones and we see some faces in them.
I think that LSD is really like a powerful, big silver key that opens up wide. Well, in many ways, that extraordinary path for us. It's like when someone passes through another gate and enters a space that's connected to the cosmos.